epic track. Oak Hills Country Club, one of the finest courses in the city, one of the most challenging courses in the city. They used to play the senior event, the AT&T Championship was played there. Tiger Woods played there. They played the Texas Open there a couple times. They played the PGA Championship at Breckenridge, bro. Yes. If you walk, did you walk into the locker room and see the? Oh yeah. So they've got the old pictures up of when all those guys I mentioned to you a minute ago played there, and I forget what years the PGA was there, but they played not the U.S. Open. They played the U.S. Open there. I see we're up. Whatever you say. Yeah, we're gonna, the Quarry is a fun course. Do you know about that one? Right, the whole back nine is in a quarry, and you can see every hole from anywhere on the back nine. It's really wild. That's like no other course you'll ever play. You know, every other course you're just looking at the hole you're playing, right? But this one, you can see every hole. It's really cool. Hey Marcy, hey Hanak, ready? Right? It's gonna be a minute. We don't have a cold front in the forecast just yet. I've got cooler temperatures. I've got a chance of rain. I just don't have a cold front. You know, a good cold front. It was late. It was like a month late last year on the first good one. I don't want it to be that late this year, but it is possible. It is possible. Happy Wednesday night. Bill Taylor here, Ken's 5 Digital Center. Blessings to you and yours. I hope God's peace is finding you where you are tonight. A warm but seasonal day on this, ready? The final Wednesday of summer. Yes, indeed. It is still summer, but this was the final Wednesday of the summer season as we're awaiting autumn's arrival. Fall begins on Monday the 22nd, the autumnal equinox. And so, yes, we are heading towards 80s for average highs. You know, that's how we'll end this month. The average high right now, as a matter of fact, let's take a look at today's highs first. 90, what do we got? 99, look at that. Gonzales almost hit 100 today. 97, Austin, San Marcos. 95s were popular, 96 in Seguin. In fact, here's what's interesting. A lot of the heat, and this has been the case for the last 2 days now, has been east. And it's typically the opposite because the eastern communities are typically under a lot more influence of the Gulf, and higher humidity will always mean temperatures a few degrees lower. Because remember, humid air doesn't hold as much heat. Wet air doesn't hold as much heat. And so you get a feels like temperature that's higher in the higher humidity, but the highs are a little bit lower. And you go west of San Antonio, that's where the air is typically drier, and you hit 99 to 100 that way. But instead, look at Del Rio hits 91 for a high. Gonzales hits 99. It's usually the opposite. So this is a bit of an anomaly today. All right, so let me show you what we did see on the Almanac. 92 here in the city, and our average high mid-September is 90. We're right on it. So by the end of the month, our average high slips to 87. Our average low down to 66. We're already on an average low of 69, and that's where we were this morning. 56 from 19. Is that 03 or 08? I can't quite tell. It's not as legible as it should be. And then 1997 and 98. Now I'm going to have to check to see on the old Almanac. San Antonio. Record 1903. It's 1903. Hi, Megan. Hey, Kyler. Good to see you. Bring in the cold. I know, right? Hey, Terry. I know it. Hey, Rita. Good to see y'all. So Megan, I passed up a trip, not to your Whataburger, because I would not pass that up. If they said, hey, we're going to Whataburger on Northwest Military, then I'm going to see Megan. But some of my illustrious co-workers, some of my team members were heading out to Whataburger. I just can't too often. It's a once in a while splurge for me. I can't eat fried food. I just, the triglycerides, the cholesterol, you know, I'm at that age. So you young guns, enjoy it while you can. Enjoy it while you can, because you're going to get to a point where you can't eat that stuff anymore. But once in a while, hey, come on, once in a while. And so the next trip to Whataburger is definitely going to be a patty melt with bacon. Come on, somebody. All right, so I was talking about the humidity, right? Southeast wind, Gulf is going to be pouring in the extra ground moisture, surface moisture, and dew points respond to that. So humidity's highest now. Watch what happens as we get into the weekend. Dew points are slipping into the upper 50s. That's going to be nice. That's going to mean comfortable mornings, okay? Really nice mornings for a good early stroll. And then a little climb on the humidity going into Monday. That's good news, because that's when we're going to have a disturbance and a chance of rain. So the more moisture, the better rain we'll get, of course. Well, then it falls off, and that's the bad news, because that's when we're looking at least a chance of seeing some rain, but less moisture means less rain. All right, so let me show you, if I back this up 12 hours, we did see a few showers in the area. Watch as they came up across I-35, essentially. Kind of rained out over Hondo, but they were little quick sprinkles. I mean, really nothing measurable. All west of the city, and they came in from the south and east. I'm not going to be able to save that. And I think as I show you, we're going to maybe see the same tomorrow. Bill Taylor, what does it mean when you say someone mean letting you hang out with you Snapchat ad? I don't know what all that means, my friend. I'm sorry. Juan just got out of church at Bethel Covenant Assembly of God, and the weather feels great. Yes, thank you. Praise God. Beautiful night. Nice little breeze out there. Hey, Ken. Hi, Bill. Whoever you are, but going to delete you. Have no idea how you got here. Going to report. What does that even mean? Okay. If the model won't give us a cold front, can't you just try, right? If it was that simple, right? Wouldn't that be nice? Just draw the front. It's moving through. How much of a temperature drop? Okay, what would be the perfect front? All of those who are ready for the cold air, you know, we hit a high of 92 today, which really isn't bad for this time of year. That's where we should be. What would be acceptable? What would be like, yes, that's the cold front I really wanted. Tell me what kind of high you'd want to see in this forecast. Boy, that would be nice. Wouldn't that be, that'd be a good like little sci-fi story, the weatherman. And he makes the weather, you know, he takes it by request. There's moderately healthy, oh, I know, no, okay, that's what I get. Like most of the time when I go to Whataburger, because I'm picking up my girls who go gluten-free, okay, so a couple showers popping Thursday afternoon, mainly east. This is why I'm going to keep a 10% chance in. Because you see, here's a couple into Bexar County. Let's hope for it, right? Always helps. About 6 p.m. tomorrow. See if that holds true. And then watch Friday afternoon. Not as much in the San Antonio area until right there a little bit around Bernie, 4 o'clock. But yeah, the apple cranberry salad with vinaigrette dressing. Fantastic salad. I'll add the grilled chicken. Fantastic salad. It really is good. I'm down. Hanak, Pearsall, and got a quick downpour. See? Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what I get, Megan. It's too funny. And then I'll get that Dr. Pepper shake. Is it blackberry? Oh, that's delicious. Oh, my gosh. Have you had that? Luke Whitney.
What is it?
The DP shake, the new DP blackberry?
Oh, the blackberry one? No. I've had the
Bro,
Dr. Pepper shake,
I know you have.
but not the blackberry.
Do it.
It's gas.
Fantastic.
Say less.
Yeah, it's gas. Tropics, yeah, Kyler. We're gonna track Miss Gabrielle here shortly. I just wanted to show you some local weather first, and here's why we do get a chance next week. Has nothing to do with Gabrielle. She's out in the Atlantic, won't impact the Caribbean or the Gulf. But watch as the high slides off to the west, right? Now we get a little disturbance to kind of come down. See it? Right there. And it's looking now, we're kind of pushing it back a day. Better chance Tuesday than Monday. Yesterday, at this time, Monday looked like the better chance. It's now looking like Tuesday as this system slows down just a bit. So that's, yeah, Terry. So it's looking like one day later, as in Tuesday the 23rd, maybe until Wednesday the 24th, on a chance of rain. 14-day forecast coming up first. Let's go to the tropics. They are calling. You'll see a good surge of moisture. In fact, I'll call him a colleague in a way, right? Weather brethren, one of my favorites, Jim Cantore. Jim Cantore is at the Weather Channel. I used to love watching him at the wall. When I first got in this business around 1992, and Jim Cantore didn't go out live, he was on the wall like I do at 10 o'clock. And nobody engaged better. I'm telling you, I really liked watching him. Well, he wrote there was a story I read online today about good tropical moisture into Florida, but not developing. So you can see that this is not tagged by the National Hurricane Center, at least I think that's still the case. Let's double check that. I'd hate to be wrong on that one. Atlantic. Yeah, nothing tagged in this complex, I say complex, but just area of thunderstorms, northwest, because it sure looks impressive on infrared satellite imagery, right? Northwest Caribbean into the southeastern Gulf, a lot of action. But nothing expected to develop out of what you're looking at. David's looking for camping weather. Okay, 60s during the day, 40s during the night. That's a pretty nice forecast. Absolutely, brother. Typically, David, that's the kind. Any rain tomorrow night? No. Daughter, drum major, awesome. Southwest Legacy. All right, Juan, I know you're a proud dad. That's so cool. No rain tomorrow night. It'll be fine. Yeah, cloud cover was pretty thick today, right, Kyler? Hey, Lynn, what's going on? November 8th this year. It's a little bit later this go around. Yeah, Saturday, November 8th. But hey, tomorrow night is the big Alzheimer's art auction. I would love for you to join me. I'll be auctioning off art that's done by some Alzheimer's patients, as well as some professional artists who have been impacted by Alzheimer's in their life. So please come on out tomorrow night. I posted it right here on my Facebook page because I don't have this I want to say Connect or something. It's a venue I've never heard of, but it's out I-10 in Leon Springs. It'd be great for you to come out. All supporting the Alzheimer's Association. No, the games are going to be fine tomorrow night. Solar planetary events going on? I have not heard of anything either. I have not, Megan. Not to say that there's not something going on. I have to water because Bill doesn't make it rain. Wow. Terry, I see that. That's hilarious. No, that's hilarious. That's the other thing I would love to do. Just make it rain. Just make it rain. All right, so let's take a look at where she's headed. You can see her become from tropical depression right there into a tropical storm. Winds are at 50. Gabrielle's moving northwest at about 14. We expect that progress to continue, and then steering currents, good hard right into Bermuda, and it looks like a Category 1 hurricane by then, and that's going to probably be Saturday night or Sunday. No impact on the eastern coast except for some wave heights possibly, but you're definitely looking at a Cat 1 hurricane. This would be our second hurricane, if this does happen, of this 2025 season. Only the second. And we're still, I looked up today to see if there was an update to the tropical forecast, because typically they'll reissue about halfway or 3/4 of the way through the season another forecast, for the remainder. It's been incredibly quiet. This is our 7th named storm, and we're still expecting 10 more. This is only our second well, it's not even a hurricane yet. It's forecast to be one, but we only have one, and we're expecting 9. And so, and the one that we did have was major, so that's one of the 4. So it does get, credit there. All right, 14-day forecast. 14-day forecast. Let's take a look, shall we? You're welcome, Lynn. Hope to see you tomorrow night. Everybody's invited, Lynn and all. The Alzheimer's art auction. If you look on my, like I said, or go to Alzheimer's webpage, it'll be there as well. But you can look on my Facebook. I've got I'll call it a flyer, even though it's not a flyer. All right, first day of fall is now not the best chance. That was the case yesterday. Pushing it to Tuesday and Wednesday at about 30% both days. And that's the best it'll do on highs. Slipping down to the upper 80s, maybe a little less if we get a little more rain, right? Then right back up to the mid 90s, heading into the first weekend of fall. We're not going to get much of a break on temps, I'll tell you that much. Not just yet. Oh, thank you, Megan. You're awesome. I appreciate you watching. Thanks for being here tonight. And that'll wrap it up. God bless y'all. Have a wonderful evening. I love y'all, and I mean that. And we will see you on Ken's 5 News at 10.